Life is better in Europe or the USA? My honest review after 1 year in America. Sarah, this seems an interesting one. Say hello to our friends.
Hi guys.
Our friends, thank you so much for all the support. We really appreciate that. That said, Sarah, ask them for the most important thing.
Guys, leave a like, thumbs up.
And if they subscribe,
You make our day.
damn right. Link below. Let's go.
It has been exactly 1 year that I moved from Germany to the US.
Oh, wow.
And now I can confidently say I will never ever move back to Germany. In this
Why?
video I will explain you exactly why and why I think the US is indeed the greatest country in the world. Hi,
I'm curious to know why he says this.
Yeah.
The idea I have of Germany is that it's a developed European country.
No, it's one of the better countries in Europe. I mean, of
Yes.
course, Portugal is better, but no.
Right.
But being honest, yeah, Germany is an amazing country. So,
I'm
but
curious.
he seems very firm about America being much better.
Right, yeah.
Okay, let's see why.
Toby. I'm a German who's living here in Miami, Florida. Please like and subscribe to this video. But now let's start why I think the US is a way better place to live and why I love it so much here. I can confidently say that the US is indeed the greatest country in the whole world, and I really love living here, and I'm very, very grateful for this great country and for all the opportunities I get here. My number one reason.
Oh man, to be fair, but I found this quite awesome because he's an immigrant there that embraces the country so much, their culture. I think Americans love people like this. To be honest with you.
Very grateful for this great country and for all the opportunities I get here. My number one reason is freedom. First of all, you're really free here. You can live wherever you want. You don't have to register somewhere. You just move across. Nobody cares. You have real freedom of speech. In Germany, freedom of speech, it's a discussion, but you cannot say what you want. If you insult like a politician, you call our minister a clown, he might decide to press charges on you. Here you can say whatever.
Really?
No, but no, I agree with Emir. In Portugal, we don't feel that
Yeah.
much. But for example, in the UK, they are putting people in prison because of a couple of tweets on Twitter.
Wow.
No, yeah,
It's crazy.
It's crazy and makes no
Yeah.
sense. I love. I also one of the reasons I would love to live in America is also this. I feel you have free speech for real. It's not like controlled free speech. You have
Right.
free speech. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You want. You can argue, is it good or bad? I think it's good that you have real freedom of speech
I
here.
agree.
But it's not only freedom of speech. I can also do whatever I want. In Germany, you are forced to pay $20 a month for some television program. It doesn't even matter if you never watch it. You're forced to pay it. No matter what. Even if you don't have a TV. There's cases where people refuse to pay and they send them to jail. That's not
Oh,
What?
okay.
We also have to pay to watch TV, but make people
No,
pay
but you are
when they don't have even TV.
no, but you are not understanding this. You have to pay even if you don't have a service.
Oh, that's
You
crazy.
understand? It's probably some type of TV right that the entire country pays. I'm assuming.
I'm shocked. Okay.
Yeah.
freedom for me. Another part of freedom I really like here is you're free to defend yourself. You can own a gun. In Germany, it's almost impossible for a normal person to own a gun. Here, I mean, they do still some background checks. So if you're a crazy person or you're mentally ill, you cannot own a gun. But if you're a normal, good person, you can own a gun and defend yourself. It's not only the
No, I mean,
I agree with this because I see that our country is becoming more violent.
more violence.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think this is not just our country. I think
Yeah.
Europe recently. Yeah, again, let's not go into politics here. But the first time we ended up touching again was in America. So it was a crazy experience. If you guys never saw the video, just search that on our channel. And if I was living in America, I for sure would have a gun.
Yeah, and
I think I think makes sense to have a gun.
Yes, and the thing is, it's not fair. We cannot defend ourselves, especially when we don't have police nearby all the time, like we saw in America.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, it's different again. The logic here is like if no one have guns, people are more safe, and maybe there is some truth to that. but you can also say, yeah, you don't have a gun, but the one that tries to rob you have. You
Yes.
know what I mean? Criminal people have guns, so like,
bad guys who have guns. Another very strong reason are the people here. I just love the American people. People are so positive and open-minded.
Yes,
they will
they
embrace the change. If you try something, they will embrace it. In Europe, people will be like, oh no, are you sure you want to do that? And they're just way more optimistic. Like in Germany especially, people are, it feels like they're always depressed, they're always looking for the negative things. Here people are really positive and they always think the best of people. Of course there are exceptions to.
but again, this is true.
Hearing this from a Germany guy shocked me because I thought this negative mentality was not European, only Portuguese.
Only Portuguese. I'm going to disagree with you. I understand Emir. I think even Germany is in terms of people have more money there than they have here. I think it's fair to say here in Portugal. But I always thought that Germans are a bit kind of cold in the sense that they don't smile a lot. Again, it's a stereotype, makes zero sense.
Yes.
But Portuguese people are happy people, even.
Yes, but
yeah, that mentality.
they try to make you down if you have a success.
Sometimes they try to put you down. That's true. Maybe this is a thing across Europe, to be honest.
Maybe.
But the reality is, let's forget about Europe. In this case, in America, it's true. I felt people are very positive.
Yes.
The rule, but overall, I really feel welcomed here and people are very positive. And thank you everyone for welcoming me that well here. And even strangers here, they will celebrate your success. They will cheer you on. In Germany, people are very envious of other people. Like if somebody's successful, it seems like everybody wants to keep you down. Another fact that might surprise.
I mean, we end up hitting 300k subscribers, and the amount of people that ended up sending messages, it was crazy. And we didn't even announce anything yet, but people say, "Oh, congrats!" Yeah, it's almost weird to see because we also have a bit of the European mentality, let's say.
It's true, yeah.
And we feel a bit uncomfortable with people praising,
showing love.
No, but it's true.
Surprise a lot of people. I personally feel more safe in the US than in Germany. Have you ever been to Frankfurt train station? Here in Miami, I have never ever felt unsafe. There's police.
I mean, same with us.
Yeah, we had the same feeling, the same experience when we were in New York and
In
Texas. Yeah.
New York is a bit more chaotic, to be fair.
But I felt super safe.
I also felt safe in New York.
You saw police in every block.
Everywhere. But in Texas, I never felt even a bit, unsafe. Every time it was safe.
Yeah.
Everywhere. In my building, there's 24/7 security.
To be fair, we went to San Antonio. That I think is a really good place in Texas. Maybe other places are a bit more problematic, but at least in San Antonio again, we felt amazing, very safe.
Unsafe. There's police everywhere. In my building, there's 24/7 security. I know safety is a very individual thing, but if you live in the wrong area in Germany, it can be very unsafe. If you look at crime statistics, it might be a little bit worse here in the US, but I personally have witnessed way more crime in Germany.
Okay, see, the thing with statistics is true. When you look at the US statistics versus European statistics, the US performs worst when it comes to security,
Okay.
But again, people will disagree with what I'm going to say right now. I don't even trust the statistics that much because I always think that statistics can say whatever you want. You know what I mean? There is always you can structure things in a way that presents really bad for you and really good for me, or vice versa.
Yeah, I see. I understand.
I'm just saying this because people need to be careful. What I saw in Texas, at least, and also even New York, America seems safer than a lot of places here.
Yes.
Much safer
Than in the US.
But to be fair, there is problematic cities in.
Of course, everywhere.
In
every country.
Every country have those. But again, it's just a personal experience for sure. So means very little. But at least I think we agree with him here.
Yes.
more crime in Germany than in the US. Like once in Frankfurt, I saw people taking drugs right next to me, and I also saw people getting robbed. I have never seen this in the US. Another very positive point in the US is personal growth and opportunity. The US is the strongest economy in the world. There's so many options, so many jobs you can do. If you want to be an actor, you can go to Hollywood. If you're in tech, there's Silicon Valley, all these tech startups. There's just so much opportunity. Of course, if you don't want to work, Europe is probably better because we have this amazing social system where you don't have
Right.
Okay, this guy is speaking facts right
Yeah.
now. Yeah, if you don't want to work, I think Europe is better for you.
Yes.
If you don't want to work, Europe is probably better because we have this amazing social system where you don't have to work. But if you want to achieve something in life, you want to make money, you want to have a career, the US is the best place to be. And also for starting a company, why do you think that all the successful companies all based in the US? Also, if you want to start a company, it's way easier here. Like you go online, you fill out a form, the LLC is started. In Germany, you have to go in person, need to print a thing, then they send it via mail. It just takes forever.
No, but this is a problem all across Europe. You know,
Yeah.
bureaucracy, my friends, is a big problem. It's like that quote that people say that America innovates, China copies, and or copiates something like this, and European regulates. You know what I mean? Because it's true. It's crazy that you want a paper for some reason you have to wait 2 months because a lot of people need to check this, check that, check that, check this.
Yes.
In America, it's kind of like things are really fast. Here, my friends, that's one of the things that drives me crazy, is the bureaucracy.
With that comes another reason, that is taxes. In Germany, 50% of your salary goes away in taxes. That makes it almost impossible to build any wealth as a normal human being. Here in the US,
Same here, but I believe he seems a very smart guy. I believe he understands why, because they have free healthcare, they have
Of course. Yeah.
you know, all the social programs that help people that cannot work or something like that.
Yes.
I think America there, again, my friend, sorry, but I think lacks a bit of that. But in other end, yeah, I mean, if you work, you at the end of the month, you have more money in your
Yeah,
pocket.
and you can have a good life.
Yeah.
yes, I pay way less taxes, even with having the same salary. I have way more money in my bank, and
Yeah.
there's just way more possibilities to build my personal wealth. Also, you have just way more investment opportunities here. There's like different stocks, ETFs that can only be traded in the US, and the costs are way lower. Also for retirement, the US has a way better retirement system than we have in Germany. Here you have a 401k. In Germany, that does not exist. They first tax you 50%, and then what is left, you can invest. But there's no tax-free retirement account. It does not exist. So it's way better. You have way more opportunities here to build some personal wealth and save for your retirement than in Germany. Another
I don't know that well what is a 401k, but I assume it's probably that at the end of the month, a percentage of their money may get
A
invested
safe
in,
account? No.
I think it's the stock market, but I'm not sure. My friend,
okay.
explain to us in a very basic way what's the 401k.
Yeah, I'm
thing I really like here is comfort. Everything is so easy. I can take my car, there's parking everywhere. While in Germany, it's almost impossible to find parking if you go somewhere. Yes, there's public transport. It might be a little bit better, but the buses are always late, the trains are always late. So
No, but
I agree.
The
Our parking spaces are so tiny.
so tiny,
Oh,
so
God.
tiny. In America, is amazing to drive
Yeah.
because the infrastructure is good. But I would say it's fair to say that public transportation is probably a bit better than not a bit
yes.
better. It's quite better than it is in America. That said, they don't care about public transportation. Everyone drives, so it's better for them.
I much rather go by car. And also you can get everything delivered. Here I can get my groceries delivered, my packages. It's way easier. In Germany it's not that easy. I have to go options everywhere. There's way more variety if I want to eat outside. Like in Germany it's basically some German cuisine, some international cuisine, but here there's like so many options from everywhere in the world, and it's just very convenient. Also the US is just such an amazing, beautiful country. If you want to go skiing, you integrate winter sport, you can go to the north. You have like amazing mountains, amazing ski resorts. If you want to go to the beach, you have California, you have Florida. It's just such an amazing and beautiful country. Like all these national parks, like Grand Canyon, Yellowstone National Park, and so on. You don't even have to leave the country to experience amazing nature. And here's also another freedom aspect. Here you can just go hunting. In Germany, you can't go hunting, right? There's no hunting season.
But they don't need a license to hunt in America.
Oh, maybe
Maybe you just need a gun. But I don't know about this actually.
You need like it's very, very difficult to hunt in Europe. The US has it all. It's a paradise if you like nature. Another factor, healthcare is just way better. In Germany, my healthcare costs me $800 a month. Here I pay like
Okay, never mind about the free healthcare. I don't even know why they pay taxes then. Okay.
$50. And if you're really sick, the US is just the best place to be. The best doctors in the world, they're all in the US. And the best doctors from Germany, guess where they are? Of course, they also moved to the US.
This is also happening here in Portugal. Our best professional are leaving
The
to
public
other
system,
countries because the pay is bad.
And sometimes they even leave the public system to go to the private system that we have. Yeah.
The pay is just way better. You want to live in a place where you have the best doctors and the best treatments in the world, and that is the US without doubt. Also, the US is the pioneer in new medicine. So if you have a rare sickness, a rare illness, your chances to get healed are way, way higher in the US because you have like new treatments accessible to you that are not even available in Europe. So it's way better to be in the US than in Germany. Another reason for me is the weather. Of course, I'm in Miami, so the weather is really amazing here. I had all this winter depression. The days are gray. In Germany, you have like 2-3 months with good weather, sometimes not even that.
I know why he chose Florida.
Yeah.
German weather is cold and gray.
Yeah. It's not that great. No, but yeah, I mean, Florida seems paradise.
I really love living here, to wake up, see the sun, go to the beach. The weather is just way, way better here. I also feel the US is just way more diverse. You have cultures from everywhere in the world. Asian, Latino, Arab, German, American, native. Everything is mixed together. And I feel people are not as judgmental. In Germany, you have basically Germans, you have some immigrants, but it's not as diverse as here. Like, nobody judges me for my accent. It's totally normal to have an accent here. Some people speak Spanish, some speak Portuguese, other people speak Russian.
Portuguese. Oh, right.
All right.
It's just very
Portuguese
welcoming.
in the house.
Thing
Okay, wasn't expecting that.
I really enjoy is customer service, customer support. In Germany, the customer support is horrible. You go to a restaurant, nobody cares that you're there. You need to call the waitress, and if you're lucky, she will come. Here, you sit down, people come, you get really good service. If you're not happy,
People
you can
come
complain.
with a smile.
That's I'm totally sold. I believe America have the best service, the best customer service for sure.
That's something for free. Customer comes first. It's like just really amazing. And yeah, that's why I will stay in the US. I know it's not perfect. There's a lot of problems here, but I really love it here. And for me, it's perfect. Let me know in the comments, what do you think? Have you ever considered moving to another country? Are you happy where you are? What do you think? What is the best country? And don't forget to hit like and
Okay, our friends, show him all the support. I think I kind of agree with him in probably everything. Great video, actually, my friends. Leave a like if you also enjoyed this one. And Germans visit an American supermarket for the first time.
Oh.
Sarah, put a number right there. A number of likes.
Only 5,000.
5,000. That's a lot, actually. We are not going to eat that. But if we end up eating that, we watch this one. That's it, Sarah. Say goodbye to our friends.
Bye, guys.
Bye, my friends.